It is safe to say we all have dreams and goals, but somewhere lurking deep inside, we may also have the very thing that destroys them. It's called procrastination. Here on this Motivational Wednesday to help bring our dreams and goals back to life is David Essel, a master life coach, author, and inspirational speaker. Good morning.
Carly, wonderful to be back.
Oh, I love having you here. So we're going to kind of run down the things that procrastination, I think, does to us, which are we all not guilty, I think, at some point of procrastinating something?
Oh, absolutely. It's the #1 killer of goals and dreams.
Ugh.
That's it. If someone said to me, what's the biggest reason that people don't accomplish their goals and dreams, it's procrastination.
And what kind of goals are we talking about? Anything from losing weight to getting a better job to, I mean, kind of anything and everything, right?
Making more money, decreasing the amount we drink or smoke or eat, you know, finding a different path in life, whatever it might be. We procrastinate on everything just about.
All right. So why do we procrastinate? Let's get to the root of it. So maybe we can not procrastinate anymore. #1, which you hear of this a lot, fear of failure.
Sure.
This is a big one, I imagine.
It's huge. And we have not just a fear of failure for ourselves, within ourselves, but what will other people think when I say I'm going to lose this weight and I don't lose it, where I say I'm going to be making X amount of dollars this year and at the end of the year I'm not. So big fear of failure is about how other people are going to view us. If I don't achieve the goal, other people will know.
Well, and you do hear that about that is, don't be afraid of failure, because there's how many failures before you get that. All it takes is one big, huge success at the end of it.
Yeah, you know, I remember interviewing one of the executives from Disney who said whenever one of their big films bombs in the box office, is the next meeting in their marketing department is there's only one word on the chalkboard, and it's next.
Okay, let's move ahead.
Let's move ahead. Let's go. And that's a great philosophy for people who are afraid of failing.
Fear of success, which this I think is very interesting. I don't think people maybe realize that they are afraid of success. Why is that?
I know, it's so interesting. Most people would say, oh, I want to be successful with my weight loss, money goals, relationship goals. But the reason for fear of success is that we know when it comes to, let's say, losing weight, that if we eat really clean and exercise the amount we need to, that when we get to that weight loss goal, we're going to have to continue to follow the success plan. So we're afraid, saying, you mean for the rest of my life I'm going to have to eat like this and exercise 5 times a week? And the answer is yes. So we become afraid of being successful because we're going to have to keep doing the work.
Yeah, but again, they're focusing on the work and not the benefits of maybe what's going to come after that. They don't feel worthy of success. You know, maybe someone told them that when they were, younger, or whatever the case may be.
Carly, we see this all the time. A well-meaning parent, a well-meaning teacher, a well-meaning athletic coach, a well-meaning voice or character coach will make a comment to someone when they're 10, 15, 18 years old that you are never going to amount to X, whatever it might be. And it's in their subconscious. So when the thought of being successful comes to the surface, they remember that voice, that they're not worthy of that great success.
Why do we hang on to that negativity? I know. If we could just hang on to the... So here's the thing to do, which I think, again, no written plan. That's what maybe people get caught up in. So I think write a plan.
Write a plan. Right now, today. Don't wait anymore. Write it down. What do you want to accomplish? And what are the steps to take to make it happen?
We're going to go more about the cure on how we can maybe get rid of this procrastination. Understand you're not alone?
Yeah. I mean, if we know that 90% of Americans struggle with procrastination, then we can say, okay, well, I'm not alone. Big breath. Let me find out what I need to do next.
Okay. All right. And then decide today to change.
This is one of the most important keys to break procrastination. It's not tomorrow. It's not next Thursday. It's not when the summer comes, when the season's over, when the kids are gone. It's today.
Today. You can do it today.
Absolutely.
So again, go back to the write down exactly what you will do and when. So when you are making a list, what is it that needs to be written down?
Well, if it's weight loss, that we would say Monday through Friday from 6 in the morning to 7, I'm walking the neighborhood. So we write that down. In regards to dietary changes, I'm going to cut sugar completely out of my life. Let's say that was the goal. So we would write that down, and we would start to look at what am I going to substitute for all the times I usually eat sugar. So everything has to be written down. We've talked about financial freedom before. Remember that? Going back to the budget, we write down what our expenses are on a daily basis, and we remove that which is excessive. And when we put it in a written plan, we're starting to tell the subconscious that we're serious, and it helps us break through procrastination.
We have about a minute left. Your last tip, hire they're a coach, this is where you can come in. I think
Yes.
it kind of goes into just taking it a step further than writing it down and giving somebody accountability and maybe some resources on how to maybe change how we think and how we act.
Absolutely, Carly. You know, when people come in and we sit down and we talk and I say, okay, here's the steps to take for next Wednesday when I see you again, you know, then they have a goal, they have a plan. And when they come in, we look at everything they've checked off and done.
Yeah.
If there's things they missed, we say why, reset the goal. One thing that you said too is that during the coaching sessions, we'll say, let's get this book and we're going to go over this book together. Let's get these CDs or these DVDs to help change the thinking in the back of the mind, which is the subconscious. So coaching is huge. I mean, our success rate is massive because of accountability to help people break through procrastination.
Well, and let's talk about this success rate too, because I love that you offer this. Let's say somebody does sign up for a couple of sessions with you. You know, at the end of it, they thinking, you know, I don't know, I just didn't get out of it what I wanted to. You say, hey, you know what, if that happens, I'll give you your money back.
100% money back guarantee. We've done this. We've had this policy in writing on my website since 1990. We don't want anyone to think they're going to risk their money.
And then since it's been going on since 1990, how many times have people said, you know what, I just didn't get out of it?
The big zero.
Yeah.
Not one person has ever said this wasn't worth it, you know, because I'm working hand in hand with them and I want them to be successful, Carly.
I can tell. I love how passionate you are about changing people's lives.
Absolutely.
It really shows through. That's why we love having you on the show.
Thank you.
David, thank you so much. And then again, if you want to find out more about David, head to his website. He's got a great website, talkdavid.com. Find out more about his programs and what he's able to help you with. And then you can also find his information, of course, by going to our website, fox4morningblend.com.
All right, whistle while you work. You don't want to hear me whistle. It's really sad. Up next, how to make household chores fun so the whole family will want to pitch in and get the task done.